Max Hall. Spencer?
Hard to believe, Dave, it's been a mere 18 years since BYU won that conference championship with this man at the helm. Max, congratulations on being the last to lead BYU to a conference championship.
I don't think I like that stat. I think Bear needs to change that stat this next week. So it has been a long time. BYU was independent for a while. It's good to be back in a conference. I think we have a great chance.
This is such a unique game because BYU has already clinched their spot in the Big 12 championship, and we've been talking about, okay, how do you manage the roster, keep everybody healthy, but still go out and send enough of a message to the playoff committee that we can put up style points. Max, how would you put on the coaching cap and coach this game if you were approaching it today?
Well, I think it's simple. I think, they need this game to be bowl eligible. We need this game to show everybody that we should go to college football playoff, right? So I think if we come out and just take care of business early, we need to start fast. We need to get LJ going, get the run game going, kind of like put our foot on the gas and don't take it off. And I think these guys might get frustrated, quit a little bit, and Cougs could win big.
You and I were just sitting backstage watching Bear Bachmeier warm up and the bare feet on the grass, and he's in a T-shirt and shorts. What is it about his mentality that makes him so unique?
I don't know, man. I'm bundled up. I got thermals on, and he's out there in shorts and a T-shirt, barefoot, warming up. So obviously he's a lot tougher than I am, but I love that he has personality. I love that he's just a little bit different. I love that he does his own thing. He's out there getting grounded, getting ready for the game. So I love Bear, love what he's done this season. We're all rooting for him to finish strong.
Now, we should also point out that BYU won that conference championship with you in your first season as a starting quarterback at BYU. You weren't a true freshman, per se, like Bear, but still some similarities. What has impressed you the most with what he has been able to do, given his elevated status and the accelerated timeline?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I remember my sophomore year, first starting. We had a great defense. We had great running backs. I had a great supporting cast around me, right? And I think Bear had a similar deal coming into it, but he had to learn the offense. And Bear's playing a lot better competition than I played. Let's be honest. I had a few of those games, but I wasn't even the Big 12, so you have to give a ton of credit to Bear. You have to give a ton of credit to A-Rod, and for what he's done with the offense this year, I think it is phenomenal. So I think it's a fun time to watch the Cougar offense go, and I think Bear's doing a great job leading it.
I know you're asked about this often, especially when we get to late in the season, but what does senior day mean to you as you reflect on what you went through and maybe project what the seniors for BYU today are feeling right now?
Well, it's actually kind of funny. This is embarrassing, but I just had a 40th birthday like a couple weeks ago.
Hey!
Right? I just hit the 40. Right. But my sweet wife put out all these pictures, and one of the pictures was me on senior day, now that you bring it up, and after the game. And first of all, I was young. I looked really young, but all those memories came back, and being there with my teammates and those guys that I played with for 4 years. And it's a special day. So it's a day to honor your family and to go out and play for them.
They have a chance to go undefeated at LaVell Edwards Stadium this season. And I mentioned that maybe this is an overshadowed element of every great thing that has happened in the season, but that idea, going undefeated at LES, what does that mean to BYU football?
That's home. You know what I mean? That's our home field. We have to protect the house, sort of a thing. And so we win at home. I think we've had a great tradition of doing that, and there's no reason why we're not going to win today. Again, I think we win big, and I'm looking forward to the conference championship.
Okay, let's finish with pushing it forward to what BYU will face in a rematch with Texas Tech. Why do you feel like BYU can and will be a different team going into Arlington?
Well, we talked about that. I think the mistakes that were made in that game are fixable mistakes. And if we can just get back to playing BYU football, run the ball, let Bear do his thing, and limit the dumb turnovers, penalties, and all that, I think we can play with anybody in the nation.
If there's somebody that understands winning a big game in Arlington at Jerry's World, it's this guy against Oklahoma.
That's right.
The great Max Hall. Great to have you with us, brother.
Hey, thank you. Thanks, man.
Always good to have you here. Dave?
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Great to have Max, Kinsey, and the kids back here in Provo for this big one.